I'm gonna run a video, hope you don't mind. Alright, we are in the temple area. Doing a video. Dave, you okay if I do a video?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
This is my buddy Dave. We out here looking at a property in the temple area. It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's legit.
I went to this property already with another investor.
Yeah.
And she actually wanted this property more so than the one down the street. But
yeah,
there was a tenant in here.
Yeah.
So some of the things that you guys want to look for when you're in the basement is always check the foundation. You always want to look at the studs, make sure that there are no signs of termite damage, which I do not see, although it does look old.
And they're all old.
Yeah.
Strange.
I mean, a lot of these homes in Philadelphia, they're typically built in like the early 1900s. So you are gonna get like an old basement. And sometimes you might get like that damp feeling. But the good thing also, Dave, is that you have, if you look here, Dave, you have forced air heating.
Mm-hmm.
So if you really wanted to convert it to central air, you already have the ducts.
Yeah, you already have the ducts.
You already have the ducts.
Yeah,
So.
I don't have any of my places actually.
Yeah.
It's a pretty college area, from what I understand.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that the play for here would definitely be rental. I don't rent to college students, but I mean that's how you maximize profit.
Yeah.
Because then you can start charging the market rent for college students, which is going to be a lot higher than what you can get from, in my opinion, I think you can get higher rents
From college.
Yeah, from college students than you would with, like Section 8 or something like that.
Yeah, no. It's definitely the risk to reward scenario where college kids, you can get more money, but they suck at maintaining a house.
And the turnover is high, so most likely you're going to deal with a student that's going to rent the place out for a year and then turn it over.
Yep. So
But
it's like, and then you have to subtract management fee because you're not gonna. You can do it yourself, but it's a pain in the ass.
yeah, so just definitely consider all of that in your math and your equation, and also your work.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at the point where I'm at the unit count where I can't, like, I don't want to deal with a college student, if you have lower units in theory, I mean, people with high units even do it. They just have a really good system. So.
I don't have a high unit count right now, but at the same time I do have a full-time job, so.
I know. I'm surprised you're able to even make it.
I actually called in sick today.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I will not put you on video.
No, it's fine.
So this gas line, I would definitely consider like looking at that and replacing it. So this gas line, I had to replace something like this before. I think it was about $3,000.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, to replace it.
I mean, that's one big tech line though.
Yeah.
You actually probably do it yourself if it's just one line.
You technically could.
I mean, it's just one line. Okay, like, I mean, I've done a pipe replacement before myself.
Yeah.
It's just, you take this long tube, but just the
straight shot.
pipes. It's a straight shot, it's easy, and then on the ends you use something called shark bite.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
No,
It's
actually haven't.
It's like a little connector that is perfect for pipes like these and lasts for like 30, 40 years through warranty.
Okay.
And it's very easy. You just literally just push it in and that's it. You push it in.
Look at Dave dropping knowledge today. Okay.
Mechanical engineer is my forte.
Okay.
Anything. Okay. I have a friend that actually builds homes, so he taught me.
Oh, he taught you that? Okay. Yeah, I had no idea. I just say, hey, it looks like it needs to be replaced. Let's just budget for it.
I'm the numbers and construction guy.
Yeah.
But I have people do it for me.
There you go.
But if I can do it myself, I would, because I'm just that kind of guy.
Dude.
Oh,
So,
I have a story.
what's your story?
So I found a cat in my basement. like
What?
cleaning a basement like this with like my tools in the back.
Yeah.
And I was just like cleaning my basement and then turn on the vacuum, and then all of a sudden the cat
Cat runs
came
out? Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, oh shit, there's a cat, so I wanted to, clean the basement so that he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And next thing I heard, it was he was fucking stuck behind my electrical panel.
Oh my. You have a video or a picture?
I have a picture. I don't have a video.
Let's take a look at it.
So that's the cat.
So how'd you end up getting it out?
I'll show you. That gap is like freaking like.
Oh my gosh.
So it's kind of like electrical panels. Kind of
yeah.
You have a board and you have two.
It's like in between. It's in between the board and the
it's like right behind
and the
this,
panel.
Like it was like this is how much distance they had.
Yeah.
This is how much distance they had.
Oh my gosh.
And this was like high volt, like it was like those electrical panels. And there's 3 of them, so these are like high voltage like panels. Right. And I'm like, oh my god, you fucking asshole! I'm gonna have a fucking dead cat behind an electrical panel.
You managed to get it out though, right?
Yeah, what I did was I actually unbolted all the bottom ones, but left the tops one on. Tops one's on.
Yeah.
And I had one of my tenants pull the bottom really carefully to give him enough space. And of course he didn't want to move, so I fucking took a broom and it's like, get the fuck down. And eventually she got down, and I've been taking care of her ever since.
That's awesome. Hey, do you want to put on Facebook, YouTube that are you gonna put it for adoption, or are you gonna keep it?
I'm gonna foster it for a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I'm definitely not gonna keep it because I kind of want to travel the world.
There you go.
For a few years. So.
Good man, though. Good man.
But I'm a foster. I'm falling a little bit in love with her.
What's the name of the cat?
I don't have a name for it, but
Okay.
I call it Sparky.
There you go.
Because, electrical panel.
Yeah.
She got it fried. This looks...
You like it? You like the basement?
Yeah, it's one of the better basements I've seen,
yeah.
honestly.
I mean, it rained too, so there were signs of, obviously,
man.
potential moisture. So
Yeah, potential moisture.
you could have already seen it by now at this point. So, good, man.
I mean, all these things are just sealed, and you can do stuff to it. It's not really just stuff.
Did you go upstairs? No, yet.
Not
Okay.
yet. I always look at the basement first, just to see the condition, because usually the basement's like.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's the most amount of money.
Right.
$10,000, $10,000. Like it's all. Like, a lot of the repairs are here, right?
Right.
The cosmetic stuff is just cosmetic. And if it's tilting, like you can tell if a frame tilts just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
The good thing about these homes in Philly, just in general, like they've been built pretty good, like how it's been framed all the way to the actual, like the structural.
Mm-hmm. It's just old. That's the only thing. It's just old.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, brother. Whenever you're ready, you can go out.
But I also suspect that it's fine because people live here.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think much like that.
So this actually has potential for the extra bedroom, which it could be. So there is 3 bedrooms upstairs. So if you do Section 8, I'm almost certain that you can consider this as a 4th bedroom. Now, my personal opinion for college students, like this could be also like a 4th bedroom. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of options here. You don't have to make it a 4th. You can make it like whatever you really want it to be. But
I have to think about this one. It's a lot of options.
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
It's almost like that's like too much options in scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's how many bathrooms is it? 1, 2? Hopefully more than 1.
I think that there obviously should be another bathroom upstairs. So unless they don't have one, but I'm pretty sure they should.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is a solid kitchen.
How's everything in the basement?
It looks great.
It was good.
It's great.
It's a good basement.
Yeah, he said that he's coming back tonight because it's trash day.
Okay.
So he's coming back to get this stuff out.
This is no. We've seen worse, right? April?
Oh.
Yeah. 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 We walked into like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Is that a good thing where we've seen worse? It's just like one of those things. Is like we're just so like.
I think it's a good thing because I think when a common person walks in, they think like this is trash. But like when we walk into these kinds of things, we think like, wow, this is gold. You know, this is money.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is money.
I mean, it's a bedroom.
Yeah.
As long as it's not tilting.
It's not bad because like you don't have to do much.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to do much spackling. Like there's slight imperfections like here.
That's not.
Yeah, which is nothing, and then you can just spackle.
Still myself.
Yeah, even this like up here, that can be easily
You
done.
just sand it and just paint it over and call it like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look amazing.
Telling you, Dave, I wouldn't send you a bad deal, bro.
No, you wouldn't. That's just what I know.
And all of these rooms are sizable.
Oh.
Oh, that? Yeah, I didn't want to like pry it open. Okay, or like something flying out there.
Sticky right there.
Just be careful, April.
What?
You don't want to touch something that is nasty.
Is somebody in there?
No.
Oh yeah,
not-
there's a dead cat.
What?
I saw dead rats before in
no, he's
this
kidding.
house.
He's kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Well,
Not
in here,
not
yeah. No, I think April was thinking that.
It's in here now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to turn the light on, but I forgot. No light.
Yeah.
I was supposed to turn the light on.
But the electricity was working, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
You've been
else.
here before,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know.
I do remember. It's crazy because I think I already told you this, but my other buyer.
Oh yeah, she bought next door.
Yeah,
2 doors
she
down.
bought 2011.
And I
so
see. And I see they did those 2 properties across the street. Did you
They
just
just
notice them?
renovated.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was telling Dave.
So is she renting it out or she's doing?
She already has a Section 8 tenant in there,
Mm.
and they're paying like really low. It's like $1,200.
Yeah.
But even that is like what I advised her was like just collect until she moves out. Then when you turn over, then you renovate and you either flip or you can jack up the rent.
So what I'm gonna look at usually when I look at rental and how much I'm gonna rent it out for, I look at the HUD rent.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
look because that's the one I use for the Horizon, the one in West Philly.
Right.
So that's the number. I actually have it lower than that number right now.
Okay.
But when I'm gonna come back to them next year
Right.
to renew the lease, I'm saying that number.
Yeah, but I'm
Paying
pretty
that.
sure if you're gonna get a HUD, you can probably count that bottom room as a 4th bedroom and get a voucher for a 4-bedroom.
Yep.
In my opinion.
No, I will.
Because it
Yeah.
does have a window and
Yeah.
it has a back
Yeah.
door.
You can easily throw in a closet if that's a requirement.
It
Yeah.
has a closet.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then yeah, it's a 4th. There you
Yeah.
go. And all the rooms here are sizable. Like when I go to some of these houses, they're like that 3rd bedroom sometimes is really small.
It's fine. It's good.
And it looks like this guy was sleeping on the floor.
You know what? I think that they was using this room for like their kids because the carpet wasn't clean. So they would have their little baby that was like 1 learning to crawl.
Okay.
So they wouldn't get on the dirty floor.
I fucking hate these carpets. It's all over.
Yeah.
This is like
Indoor outdoor.
all
this is
over.
the old school like landlord.
Don't put this in your house carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I see this everywhere.
Yeah. It's so cheap though.
But I don't know if you decide to buy or whatever, but I will get all this out of here.
I think if I was gonna do Section 8, I'll try to keep it as. I mean, I'll do painting, low cosmetic, but in terms of carpeting, I mean, getting this removed and all that's probably gonna cost from here to there, and then you go all the way down there. That's pretty expensive.
Well, it's up to you. Like you can get laborers to just do all the demoing. You know what I mean? Because that's most of the cost. It's the labor.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want a professional to come in and like lay the carpet, I mean,
The carpet is relatively
it's cheap.
Really?
That's the
Yes.
cheapest route to go. It's
Yeah,
carpet.
that's why landlords do it.
Yeah.
I thought board was the cheapest because you just snap them on. No,
But that's more labor.
Well, the boards are cheap, but then they're arguably even worse because it depends on like you're talking about like vinyl, like sticky,
The
like
snap-ins.
No,
Yeah.
I was talking about the vinyls that are almost cost as much as wood, but they snap in.
yeah. So that's your
So-
typical like luxury vinyl, right?
Yeah,
You're
luxury
talking
vinyl-
yeah.
luxury
Then
vinyl,
then yeah, they're probably about like anything between 3 to 6.
Mhm.
Just the board, and then you're probably paying like 3 to 4 for the labor,
Yes.
give or take,
So
per square foot.
putting down carpet in terms of labor is cheaper than putting down.
And it's
Yes,
cheaper to buy.
it's-
because that's all they doing is rolling it and then cutting around
Exactly.
it and it's done.
Exactly.
It's not no.
Exactly. The thing is, the use is you're only gonna get probably like
Yeah.
tenants normally wear their shoes in the house. They're not like Asian people who take off their shoes.
Yeah, and then on
Yeah.
top of that, you gotta
So
replacing the carpet.
exactly, and it's not worth it. If you're gonna do like flooring, I highly recommend you doing some form of like luxury vinyl, like very like. I'll send you the parameters that I follow. It's like certain thickness and certain level grade. The only ones that I like are like 20-year warranty, like commercial warranty. I'm not even talking about residential warranty, commercial warranty. So like it will cover like a whole array of like damage. Yeah.
And you only gotta do it once.
You only
At
do
least
it
for a
once.
couple of years.
And it looks
Good.
good. It looks like it can look like hardwood. It can look like
And you able to charge more money because it looks
Exactly.
it's gonna make your
Yeah, I
house
mean, the
look
wood-
nicer.
the wood-
so that's why I'm trying to encourage you more, Dave. Like you can technically rent this out as is, and you still can make like at least $1,200 a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just literally like
just literally like just buy it. And
just buy it and then rent it. You can, but I would suggest you try to get market rent, and then you like at least do the painting, the flooring, and I think you should like
You can probably get like $2,000 for this house easily.
Yeah.
Especially if you do some upgrades.
Yeah, I don't know what the market rent. I would think around like 17 to be more.
Yeah.
I'll take a look. I'm
yeah.
pretty decent at the market rent thing.
Yeah,
and then
just
take a
just
look.
run it on Zillow. Like I like to run Zillow because Zillow's pretty accurate, and then I'll just look at like where the block is,
And then like look at what has been
Right.
rented out already.
and then if you need me to pull the actual ones that have closed on MLS, I can send that to you as well.
Yeah, there was one about 1,700 last year when I first started marketing the property because I had a buyer up in New York that was coming
Interested.
down. I had ran the comps and stuff.
Oh, those New Yorkers. I'm sorry, I'm a New Yorker.
You a New Yorker?
Yep.
And but
Born and raised.
if because of the pandemic and this, Temple wasn't, open,
Right.
and people was, doing online.
Right.
But normally, each room, because even my stepson, he was renting around the corner, and they was charging them $600 a room. Just
Oh wow.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's gonna change too with the taxes, like the assessment. Like have you looked at your properties on all the assessments?
Yeah, they went up.
It's like minimum 30 to like 60%. So
I'm scared.
so yeah, the rents are definitely gonna be up here too. It's everywhere.
Everywhere you go now, you can charge because it's a low inventory of rentals right now.
Yeah.
So people are desperate. When you put this on the market, you're going to get so many applicants
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of properties on the market.
Well, that's good to hear because one of my tenants is moving out, so I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to re-rent.
It's up to you, Dave. There's so many ways you can play this. Like you could play it as is, like literally just rent and then have a tenant turn over and then you do whatever you want. You can. I would suggest you fixing it up at least a little bit, command a little bit more on the rent. But like again, you have to run the numbers of what. I don't know if you do cash on cash like I do. I do cash on cash.
I do cash on cash, but right now the play is for me is that I'm trying to borrow as much as possible to buy everything in full and then refinance later.
Okay.
And then refinance later.
Okay. Take out a little bit of equity in the future. Yeah.
Like get appraised
Yeah.
and to get.
Dude, this market, the way that it's going, at minimum, at least, like, we're going strong for at least another 2 years. I'm being conservative, like minimum. We're gonna deal with these markets going crazy for the next at least 2 years.
It's been doing me really well, so it's
Yeah.
probably doing us very, very well right now. So,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of